Live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you very much for joining us. We're live streaming from the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, and that is a look at our Shriners camera of downtown Portland. If you've been following along all day, which I'm sure you've been streaming us all day, and thank you for doing so, but you noticed, though, our shots earlier this morning of downtown looked a lot different. You can see that rain coming in. It is a first alert weather day, so wanted to let you all know that. Just checking one thing here. It sounds like we might have a little bit of a sound issue. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up the other camera. So to clarify, no sound is going out. Is that right? No sound. You have sound now. Okay, you know what? It's Friday. I'm just going to go straight to Julie. Bail me out, Julie. So apparently we had some issues there with the sound to start off, so apologies, everybody. Not sure what happened there. I'm just
live TV, man.
Live TV, it's a Friday, you know, first alert weather day. I was trying to show everybody out there, you know, just how that is looking, so watch out for that. But you know what it is? It's a great Northwest weekend to stay inside. Stay inside from,
yes, it is.
From the rain and the light storm that's coming through, and have a cocktail. And that's what you're here for.
Yes. Yes, I am.
I'm passing it off to you.
Okay. So today I'm making a cocktail called the Army and Navy. And so by some accounts, they think it was invented to honor the Central Reserve football game between the U.S. military and naval academies. It's kind of a funny thought to think of, like, you know, a bunch of people watching a sporting event with a nice little fancy cocktail, but that's what they think. And they also say you can also probably find it at the Army and Navy Club in Washington, D.C. So it goes back quite a ways. So here we go. In a cocktail shaker full of ice, I've got 2 ounces of gin. Now, this is best with a dry gin. So I've got 2 ounces of dry gin. I have a 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon. Okay, now here's the other ingredient that a lot of people may not know or wonder, is it going to work in here or not? But it does. So this is orgeat, which is an almond syrup. So I'm going to do a 1/4 ounce, which is just 1.5 teaspoons. It's really, you can see how thick it is. It's a thick one. And then a few dashes of angostura bitters right in there. Okay, now we're just going to shake it up. Yeah, it's a funny visual to picture a bunch of people sitting around watching the Army and Navy academies have a football game with your little fancy gin cocktail, but hey, right? It's always a good time for a cocktail. Okay, it's getting nice and cold. I've got my coupe glass, which, like always, I always keep in my freezer so it's nice and cold. If you don't want to do that, you can put a little ice in it to keep it chilled while you're making your drink. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think my ice is a little stuck in there. So it's just kind of really frothy. It's not an egg white cocktail, but almost looks like it from the orgeat because it's a thick, creamy syrup. And then I'm going to put a little piece of grapefruit on top. And there you go, your Army and Navy. Let's take a little sip. It's really interesting. It's delicious. The gin is nice and dry. The lemon is tart. And then that orgeat just gives it a little bit of creamy and a hint of almond. You almost wouldn't know that it's almond. You would be like, there's something in there. I can't tell what it is, but it's creamy and it's luscious.
I was going to say, it does look like a creamy kind of consistency.
It does. Yeah, that's just the orgeat. So orgeat is it's kind of a thicker, a thicker syrup.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I mean, it looks
delicious.
Good. It looks delicious. I'm looking up at my monitor on it right now. So that looks amazing. And yeah, once again, perfect drink for the perfect time. And you have lots of different recipes and things that people can go take a look at.
I do. So my handle is Friday Cocktails with Julie, and that's all social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then I have a YouTube page that has links to all of those. And then on that YouTube page, I have a playlist of all the things that you and I do together as well. And then we've been doing this for quite a while now, so there's cocktails of all kinds on there.
All kinds, any kind of alcohol that you're wanting or spirit, you're going to be able to find something with that for a lot of them anyway. And
yeah, send me a message if there's something I haven't used that you want to know what to do with, or a special liqueur you've had on your shelf. You're like, somebody gave it to me as a nice gift, but what in the world do I do with it? And we'll come up with something.
Perfect. So there you go. People can
Yeah.
reach out to you on that. And thanks everybody for joining us. This is Fox 12 Now. We're live streaming. This is a Friday staple where we have Julie on for Friday Cocktails with Julie. And feel free to send me an email fox12now at kptv.com. Did I mention it's Friday? We still have a little bit more here on the show coming up. So if you're watching on the app, I will be back here in just a little bit. But I'll talk to you then. Julie, thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll be back in a minute with more Fox 12 Now.